Hello, Judy here from Thistledew Creations, and today we're going to do another little Irish artist trading card. I've got a background with some willow leaves, just with brown paper on the back, and I thought I'd start with this little corner lacy bit. And actually what I did with those before was I put the glue stick right on the card. And then just a tiny bit of tacky glue around the very edge. It doesn't take much to hold it down firmly. Put that right on that corner. I'm just going in just a touch from the edge. Actually, I think I'll line it right up with the edge instead. And I'll just nip that little square edge off. So there's that. And then let's do one of these Celtic stamps. I think I'd like to do this long one this time. And I'll do it in the dark brown, the ground espresso. I think that'll pop against that green background. Surprised how dark this looked on the last thing I used it on. We'll do that up in this corner, right along the edge. Yeah, that's quite striking. Put that back on the sheet. And then I thought I'd like to use some of these pub labels. So I've got a red one that says the old plaid shawl. I've got another one that says Courtney's. Now I do have a niece named Courtney, so maybe I'll do this kind of for her. The edges of this. This is just, I got this postcard from a woman in Ireland. She sent me a bunch of Irish postcards, and this was one of them, and it's just Irish pub signs, like the sign that's out front. So this one was Courtney's. There's O'Hara, Conway's, Gus O'Connor's, Kelly's Bar, all different ones. I thought that was kind of neat. So I'm going to put this right alongside that stamp, like so. And I'm not sure, I don't even know if that is the way Courtney's name is spelt, the one that's in our family. It could be spelled a little different, but that's okay. And then maybe a little bit of this music. It is from an Irish song, but you won't know that because there's no words or anything. But I think I'll just tear some of this. And ink it. I'll just give you the impression of an Irish jig, an Irish song that you would hear in a pub. Lay that down sort of as a start of a collage over on this side. And then a couple of these little green labels. They're all different shapes and all different colors of green. I found looks pretty good too. this one across this way. What does this say? A novelty that is new. It's too similar. What else have I got here? Little numbers. The number 3 on a little hexagon. Use that, and a couple buttons and a little piece of lace maybe. This sort of grayish lace. I'll just cut a little snippet of it. And I'm going to put this down with the 3-in-1. I'm going to put it right here. Actually, just like that. I'll have it going right off the edge of the page. And then I'll just snip it off. It needs a little bit more glue right on the edge. I gotta be careful because I just did my nails. This stuff is acetone based. And that just gives a nice little bit of texture. Then I'll put this 3 on top of that, down a bit, and then a couple of green buttons. I've got a really flat one actually. It looks to me like this is a button that never got punched out. You can kind of see where the holes should be or something. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'll put it right there. Slightly overlapping the 3. And then I keep forgetting I have green gems in here. So it makes sense to use them. And what size will work? A little bit darker and more faceted than that plain button. See if I can pick it up. Put a daub of the 3-in-1 down right here. And there's my little trio. I just love doing these little mini collages. I find it so satisfying to make something so cute so quickly. Now this has, the Courtney's has like a pinkish orangish look in it, so I feel like I need a little something to coordinate with that. So in this case I'm going to use a little snippet of this peachy trim, kind of looks like roses, and I'm going to put it on top of the green over here in the corner, and that'll draw the eye, bring that color in again. And then I like to maybe have a third thing this color is kind of what I'm thinking. So maybe a button that color could go. Of course, I don't want to get into doing another trio. I just think it needs something else up in this corner in that color. What have I got? Just something out of the reds, maybe. That one's kind of the right tone. And it could just be like the tip of a tag coming in from the edge there. Like that. Doesn't have to be much, just something to give you that color again. And I'll just ink the whole thing. I'm not going to use the ground espresso to ink around the edges because I think that's going to give me too much darkness. I'll use the vintage photo and I'll try it without inking first, just to see if it's dark enough, and I think it is. Barely see it on the green, but that's okay. Gosh, I really like how quickly that came together. Little Irish themed ATC. If I can find another one of those backgrounds real quick, we'll do another one. Actually, let's do something a little different. Let's do an altered, I'm not sure what kind of a card this is. It's like a ledger card. I've got 3 different ones here. So this won't be ATC size, but let's just do it in this Irish theme and see how we can create another one in a few minutes. That took only less than around 10 minutes. Let's see what else we can do in another 10 minutes. Like a little journal card. So that could be the back that you could write on, and I can collage on that, or vice versa. Let's leave the plain back uncollaged as a place to write, and let's do the collage on the front that looks like a bit of a journal, not a journal, ledger. I like that. And then we can use another little bit of this coming in the side, maybe like a half circle. And down a bit. And then we can use some more of this music. This is really old music. Very easy to tear. I'll use the extra dark ink on that. Almost look like scorched edges. If you hear background noise, hubby's bringing firewood in to keep me warm. This whole goal today, keep me warm. So I'm going to put this right here. And then I'll put the green kind of in front of it. I'm moving it up a little further than I thought, but that's okay. He's laughing. I don't know if he's laughing at what I said or if he's got his headphones on. He could have his headphones on. I thought he was laughing at my joke about keeping me warm, but he could have his headphones on. He's always listening to something. He seems to not understand that he needs to be quiet when I'm filming. Seems incapable of it. I really got to get like my own little studio with a lock on the door and a light. Filming in process. Quiet on the set. No concept. Nice dark edge on that. And then let's see what else we've got here. Let's use a couple of these like ticket looking things. See, I like the darker ink on that, I think. And we'll put that horizontal. Down here. I'm not sure what that's supposed to say. And then if we put this, we could add some reds in here. This one is the Old Plaid Shawl. It's the name of a pub in Ireland. And I'll put it right along the bottom here. And then I should put some plaid, shouldn't I? Don't know if I have any plaid handy. Don't even think I have torn fabric strips in plaid. That's something I should work on, is having a bit of an assortment of that. I do have some green buffalo check. I don't think that's really plaid. Some people might say that it is. Use a little bit of maybe the lighter green one. And then I've got some that looks kind of like Irish linen to me. I think it's out of a tea towel. I gotta work on getting some tartans. I think I'm gonna use the lighter one. And I don't need much. See how that does. And we'll put this, I don't want to cover up that 7/4. Up this way. And I don't want to put glue on the frayed edges, so I'm just going to go down each side and a couple dabs through the middle. And then on top of that, I'll add some red accents to pull out the red in this. So I do have in my labels box, I have a bunch of red ones. I just finished sorting the red and green ones, so I've got some red ones here. And we can use something about baggage, dates, looks like part of a manuscript or something. I don't really want the ones with the month on them for this. I'll use a couple red ones and a green one, I think. That has a date of 1907, which is kind of neat. So I'm going to ink the edges of those. just so they're not so white. And this will be up here. And then a couple of buttons or something. I was thinking I might use this, but I'm not going to. Changed my mind. And after this one, I think it's time to do a little 10-second tidy on the desk. And do something else. So this one's nice and dark, and this has a corner that's kind of grungy. Just a piece of the music paper cover of the book. Use a piece of that underneath, kind of up here. And then this 1907 can go out this way, like that. And this oval can go over here somewhere. And then my little trio buttons, starting here with that flat one. And then, what have I got? I don't think I have any red. Got pink, but not red. But I might have a red button. Kind of a dark red, that's what I need. There's one. Let's see. That one's too big, the brown one. That'll do. And then I think up this one side, I want to do some stitching. Maybe in black. Probably should do that before I put 3D elements on, but actually I want to put that one there. And then I'll put maybe just a little clear gem. Haven't used anything clear yet today. And then let's see if I can do the inking. Blanket stitch won't really work. I want to do this one for some reason. It kind of has a look of like a herringbone stitch. So see if I can get my black to work for it so that you really see it. Right there. Subtle, but it's there. And then on here, I think I'll do this little guy. do it in black as well so that it, no, I think I'll do it in the ground espresso. And put it right on that fabric. There's a couple of little spots that I kind of want to camouflage there. Let's see if I can get that to sit down right in the same spot again. There we go. Cute. Doesn't take much to do a little collage. I just love doing it. So there's an ATC and an index card. And both plain on the back, plainish on the back. So I hope you've enjoyed crafting along with me today, and I hope you'll pick up your craft supplies and work on something for St. Paddy's Day. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. But most of all, have a great day and happy crafting.